Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And that's all for this afternoon. We'll be back in a fortnight's time, Sunday fortnight. For now, from the Pentagon, good afternoon.
To round off a year of critically acclaimed drama on ITV1, we're proud to welcome back one of Britain's best-loved actresses to our screens.
My name is Lizzie. I murdered my husband. Yesterday I came home.
An outstanding new performance from Julie Walters.
Can't give my son his father back.
Your mind's playing tricks.
There was a chance I didn't do it. I needed to get myself ready.
The Return, Tuesday at 9 on ITV1.
Good afternoon. It's been a year since Hampshire fully introduced speed cameras to the county's roads, and we can expect even more in the new year. Latest figures show that more than 50,000 drivers have been caught speeding.
For many motorists, speed cameras are an unwelcome sight, but now there's evidence that they do save lives. The first ever report on the effect of mobile speed cameras in the region claims they've prevented around 20 serious or fatal accidents.
22% reduction in injury accidents and a 28% reduction in the people who've been killed or seriously injured. That saves a tremendous amount of money and resources for the community, but it also saves all the misery and pain that goes with a serious accident.
And police say just because you're driving within the speed limit, it doesn't mean you're driving safely.
I've seen people driving with children on their laps, talking on phones, eating their sandwiches, you name it. And if I consider it's dangerous, I will prosecute them.
But the policy of speed cameras has received plenty of criticism. The Association of British Drivers says the switch of police patrols to cameras means fewer dangerous and drunk drivers are detected. And earlier this year, the government admitted that some speed cameras were not contributing to road safety. And many residents who live near busy roads campaign for a lowering of speed limits rather than for more cameras. Ian Axton for Meridian News.
A waiter had a gun held to his head by a masked robber in a restaurant in Portsmouth. The waiter was alone in the Royal Bengal Indian restaurant in Kingston Road when it happened. The restaurant was being cleaned when the robber ran in screaming that he wanted cash. Time now for a look back at some of the main news stories of the week on Meridian. Here's our review with our interpreter, Wendy Ebsworth.
A mother from Bournemouth described how her boyfriend had to deliver their baby after they were sent home from hospital. Midwives told Kelly Savage she wasn't about to give birth, but just 2 hours later at home, she did. The pair described the experience as frightening but amazing. A retired soldier from Southampton has criticised Southampton City Council for deciding he's too old to work. 65-year-old Bob Baker didn't even get an interview when he decided he needed an extra bit of cash to pay for his council tax. Council officials now say they plan to review their employment policy.
And that's all the Meridian News for now. Our next bulletin's at 5:40 this evening. Join me then if you can. Bye-bye.
See the difference with Seafront, sponsors of Meridian Weather.
Good afternoon. Well, it's cold in the winds, but at least there's some sunshine out there this afternoon. Make the most of it if you can. Cloud and rain coming our way again for tomorrow. Even this afternoon, an odd passing showers possible. They'll be few and far between. For most of us, a dry afternoon, but with cold northwest winds. And we're getting a cold start to the night too. A touch of frost around briefly maybe the first part of the night. But later in the night we'll see more cloud coming back towards us, spots of rain later in the night too. And by then the temperatures will be rising back up above freezing. And then tomorrow a grey day without